Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches e-Rupee, a futuristic cashless and contactless instrument for digital payment. Both houses of parliament adjourned for the day. Pandemonium over Pegasus snooping and farm laws continues. Prime Minister meets BJP MPs from northeastern states, discusses various issues including Assam-Mizoram border dispute. Enhancing communications, Indo-China counterparts establish hotline in North Sikkim and in Tibetan Autonomous Region respectively. And in Tokyo Olympics, Indian women's hockey team creates history by qualifying for the semi-finals for the first time. A very good evening, viewers, and a warm welcome to Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of DDK Guwahati. I'm Chongamla Thumra, and now the stories in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the e-Rupee, a cashless and contactless instrument for digital payment through video conferencing today. e-Rupee, a person and purpose specific digital payment solution, is a QR code or SMS string based e-voucher which is delivered to the mobile of the beneficiaries. The users of these seamless one-time payment mechanism will be able to redeem the voucher without a card, digital payments app or internet banking access at the service provider. Speaking on the occasion, Modi said the country is giving a new dimension to digital governance and e-Rupee will play a great role in strengthening direct benefit transfer and that e-Rupee is a futuristic reform.
आज देश डिजिटल गवर्नेंस को एक नया आयाम दे रहा है। ई-रूपी वाउचर देश में डिजिटल ट्रांजैक्शन को, डीबीटी को और प्रभावी बनाने में बहुत बड़ी भूमिका निभाने वाला है। इससे टारगेटेड, ट्रांसपेरेंट और लीकेज फ्री डिलीवरी में सभी को बड़ी मदद मिलेगी। 21वीं सदी का भारत आज कैसे आधुनिक टेक्नोलॉजी की मदद से आगे बढ़ रहा है, टेक्नोलॉजी को लोगों के जीवन में जोड़ रहा है, ई-रूपी उसका भी एक प्रतीक है।
Both the Houses of Parliament were adjourned for the day in view of continuous pandemonium over Pegasus snooping and farm laws. Earlier in the day, the Lok Sabha witnessed Speaker Om Birla trying to run the question hour amidst ruckus. Similar scenes were also witnessed in the Rajya Sabha. Meanwhile, amid uproar and unruly scenes, the House passed the Inland Vessels Bill 2021 and the Constitution Scheduled Tribes Order Amendment Bill 2021 was introduced. Central Board of Secondary Education (CBSE) has introduced coding and data sciences in the curriculum as skill modules from this year, said Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. Coding has been introduced for 6th to 8th standard students, while data science is introduced to 8th standard students and as optional skill subject from 9th to 12th class students. Meanwhile, replying to a question in the Lok Sabha, Pradhan informed that curriculum, faculty and student handbooks for coding and data science subjects were prepared with the support from Microsoft. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today expressed optimism that 130 crore Indians will continue to work hard to ensure India reaches new heights as it celebrates its Amrit Mahotsav. In a series of tweets, the Prime Minister said multiple happenings which are heartening to every Indian have been witnessed as India enters the month of August, which marks the beginning of the Amrit Mahotsav. He further added that there has been record vaccination and the high GST numbers also signaled robust economic activity. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today met BJP MPs from all the northeastern states. The MPs discussed various issues including the Assam-Mizoram border dispute. After the meeting, Union Minister Kiren Rijiju said the MPs forwarded a memorandum to the Prime Minister about parties like Congress politicizing the Assam-Mizoram border issue. Meanwhile, Modi told the BJP MPs that his love and affection for Northeast is natural and urged them not to look at it from the prism of politics. A hotline was established between the Indian Army at Kongrala in North Sikkim and People's Liberation Army of China at Khambazong in Dependent Autonomous Region. The Defence Ministry said the armed forces of the two countries have well-established mechanisms for communication at ground commanders level, while these hotlines in various sectors will go a long way in enhancing the same and maintaining peace and tranquility at the borders. The inauguration was attended by ground commanders of the respective armies. A message of friendship and harmony was also exchanged through the hotline. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma says the state is committed to improve its sustainable development goals through the SDG Meghalaya dashboard. Taking to his Twitter handle today, he said continuous monitoring of district-wise performance on 16 goals is going on and indicators are mapped under each goal for all the 11 districts. He further added that since the improvement of sectors can improve the SDG ranking of the state, the team has been instructed in the performance review meeting held today to prepare a district and department action plan to strategize the course of action. And now from the Olympics updates. On day 10 of Tokyo Olympics 2021, the Indian women's hockey team scripted history today by qualifying for the semi-finals for the first time. India stunned three-time champions Australia by a solitary goal. Meanwhile, the Rani Rampal-led side will play Argentina in the semi-final on Wednesday. India's men's hockey team also defeated Great Britain to enter the semi-finals and will play against Belgium tomorrow. In equestrian, India's Fouad Mirza has qualified for the eventing individual jumping finals, whereas Indian sprinter Duti Chand, in spite of a season's best, still failed to qualify to the semi-finals of women's 200 meters. Likewise, in discus throw finals, India's Kamalpreet Kaur failed to bring home a medal. Moving on to COVID update from the country, more than 47 crore 22 lakh COVID vaccine doses have been administered in the country so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Meanwhile, as per the Union Health Ministry data, the COVID recovery rate is 97.35%, with over 36,000 patients recovering in the last 24 hours. Till date, more than 3 crore 8 lakh 57,000 people have recovered in the country. However, the active caseload is currently recorded at 4 lakh 13,718, whereas 422 deaths were reported in the last 24 hours. With this, the total death toll in the country has mounted to 4 lakh 24,773. In the COVID scenario in the northeast, Arunachal Pradesh reported a caseload of 3,675 active cases, followed by 44,354 discharged cases. The dead account for 231. Assam has 11,295 active cases, while the released cases topped at 5,49,065. Tally for the dead is 5,275. Manipur records 10,405 active cases, 87,360 discharged cases. Death toll is 1,566. Saddled with 6,043 active cases, Meghalaya has a caseload of 58,450 cured cases. The dead account for 1,096. In Mizoram, there are 12,189 active cases, even as 27,024 were discharged. The dead tallied at 150. Burdened with 1,344 active cases, Nagaland has 26,031 cured cases, while the dead account for 570. Sikkim has 3,454 654 active cases, followed by 22,955 released cases. The death toll is 345. Finally, Tripura records 3,092 active cases, 74,875 discharged cases, while the dead numbered at 755. The All Nagaland College Students Union ANCSU commemorated its 42nd Foundation Day cum felicitation of degree toppers at the Capital Convenience Centre, Kohima, today. Speaking on the occasion, Professor Pardeshi Lal, Vice Chancellor, Nagaland University, talked on the importance of the 5H, that is, head, heart, hands, health and hygiene, as well as the 5 C's, that is, commitment, concentrate, continue, consult and command. He said that the degree toppers should know the necessities of the responsibility as they go for their further studies. He further encouraged the toppers to be agent of change and to be careful in making decisions and try to have positive values.
Husa, BA with a CGPA of 5.69 tinggi.
Occasion, as I could see, it is the 42nd Foundation Day that we call the anniversary of ANCSU.
Meghalaya DGP R. Chandranathan recently launched the Case Inventory Database portal, which will be exclusively for the purpose of supervising and monitoring of criminal cases registered throughout the state. The online monitoring system will be immensely helpful in retrieving data of cases registered and to be updated with the investigation procedures undertaken by the investigating officers for each particular. The portal will also serve as the main data bank for the police officials, and it will also play a vital role in reducing the pendency of cases registered in the state. To end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches e-Rupee, a futuristic cashless and contactless instrument for digital payment. Both houses of parliament adjourned for the day. Pandemonium over Pegasus snooping and farm laws continues. Prime Minister meets BJP MPs from northeastern states, discusses various issues including Assam-Mizoram border dispute. Enhancing communications, Indo-China counterparts establish hotline in North Sikkim and in Tibetan Autonomous Region respectively. And in Tokyo Olympics, Indian women's hockey team creates history by qualifying for the semi-finals for the first time. And finally, before taking leave, viewers are reminded to maintain physical distancing, regularly sanitize hands and frequently wash hands with soap. Remember to wear a mask properly and join the Mask Up India campaign by Doordarshan to defeat the pandemic. Mask Up India. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.